Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for My Hero
Academia. Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the battle school beginnings of Izaku or Deku.
Yeah. This is going to be great.
Yeah. And last we left them, they're going to be doing some kind of faux urban environment villain, video game-esque fighting with robots that are worth points.
Right.
So it's probably going to be a pretty basic plot, you know?
But keep it simple. Keep it good.
Keep it simple. Keep
we'll
it
get
good.
to see interactions with the characters.
Hopefully we won't have the whole episode based around just this, but if not, we could get to see some really cool usage of the quirks.
Yeah.
We could see some new
Deku's
characters.
now. Oh, yeah. Introducing new characters for sure.
Yeah. Because every time we see the intro, there's a bunch of characters that kind of have these designs that stand out to me, and the one I really like the look of so far has kind of this 50-50 look, and one side has kind of that Zuko burn scar, and then like the other side is like white, like he's like a Song of Ice and Fire. I just had to go there with the pun. It's just so perfect. And there's also someone with some kind of bird head.
Right.
I want to see that. Like, what?
Yes. How does that work?
Anything you're looking forward to seeing in this episode?
I'm looking forward to... So, the main character that they seemed to introduce in the last episode was the girl. So, what I'm interested in is seeing more of this character's personality, who they actually are.
Yes.
We saw their quirk, telekinesis. Not like that. Can't have a lot of stuff done with it. But I want to see what kind of person they are, because usually a lot of thought is put into who's going to be the main girl character in, anime.
Yeah, unfortunately, there does end up being a lot of a Bechdel test fail in shonens where there's just that one female character. But I don't think that's going to be a problem in this show. There just might be, one or two only main female characters. But anyhow, this is a lot of speculation. Let's get right into the episode.
Let's just get into it.
And see what happens.
The symbol, it's A and U, but it's also A, and it almost looks like an M.
Interesting. Is that hinting towards something else?
Oh wait, no, that'd be an upside down M. Never mind. All Might.
He refused a national award. Oh, these are the big heroes. What the heck, man?
Why does it seem like everyone else there is like almost 18 or something?
Yeah.
And he's like 12?
I don't know. That's probably not the case. I don't think there's really an age.
Sure.
Like, they have to be only 10 years old or something to join, or 15 or something.
I guess
the magic age of 15 for anime protagonists is kind of a thing, though.
It's true.
Physical repercussions. Limbs falling off.
I love the extreme shadows on All Might's face, even though...
Squeeze your butt!
Wait, what? Wait, it has miniguns on its arms.
Jeez. What?
Wait.
Is that a belly button laser?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, creative quirks?
Yeah.
Oh,
interesting. Okay, he's got some kind of jets on his on his legs or something.
The unforeseen variable.
The 0-point obstacle.
Wow. Wow.
Jeez.
This is the 0-pointer.
Oh, what if it's psychological? They're supposed to avoid it, but if you go in and tackle a situation that's like, you know you can't handle.
Sure, if you
Sing
do the
your
hero
courage.
thing.
If you do the hero thing, it's like, what's the power of your heart?
Sure.
I mean, it might not be that. He's clenching his buttocks? Nope, no he's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You guys do something heroic.
Yeah.
Well, she should be able to lift it. It's the same music they played in episode 2. That's cool.
Yeah, there's nothing that you gain from doing it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go.
You forgot the Texas part.
Or the Detroit part.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm getting like One Punch Man feelings right now. Oh geez, there goes his arm. Yeah. His legs and his arm. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be painful. All to make it so slack and just
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, there is also the possibility that you punched a steel robot that hard, and the shock just was what did it. But oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
What?
It's an examination. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. The youthful heroine. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Dang, it's even resetting the bones.
Yeah.
His universe is shattered. He thinks he's done.
筆記の方は自己採点でギリギリ合格ラインを超えていた。けれど、それを帳消しにする実技試験での圧倒的0ポイント。
Oh, buddy.
そして入試以降、オールマイトと連絡がつかなくなった。
He hasn't even opened it yet. He's probably just sitting there for hours. That's positive. The music? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. It's me. I'm looking. おー, it's so sweet. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's what being a hero is about. Oh, rescue points. Okay. So he got 7th place. Woo! Yeah! Yes. He's so over the top and epic. I love it. With the shadows and everything.
And then he says the
roll the credits.
Of the show. Yeah.
Every episode is just gonna end with him bawling. Pure joy and emotion, isn't it? I'm fine with that being a pattern.
Oh, me too. That was great.
Oh man,
that was.
I just always have this big smile on my face whenever one of these episodes end, and because it just feels the whole so good.
Episode, like.
Okay, so they did the little assessment course.
Yeah, they did.
Which I think is kind of a, make sure your quirk is useful for the hero course.
Yeah, make sure you'll be able to survive and all that stuff. Yeah.
Right.
I like how
also
they
that you have some combat output.
Right, and I really like how they made it be a test of the personality of the person as well. How much will you...
But they didn't tell them that.
They didn't tell them that, of course, because then that ruins the test.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I like that. Because then, you have the people like Mr. Baka, who's just going over there like,
and we didn't get to see his part there, but I'm guessing it involved him just running up and exploding everything he could see that wasn't, living.
Yeah. And that probably made it so that he has, a lot of villain points,
Oh, interesting.
So that they can sort of see like, oh, those are the people that, okay. And I mean...
Yeah, and they could set him up for a villain arc in that respect. But also, just getting back to the two characters that we kind of had further developed in this episode, I still don't know their names. The girl with some kind of touching telekinesis powers.
I think she's right now just called the nice girl.
The nice girl, yeah. Or the nice person.
The nice person, yes.
And then there's the other guy who I still don't know if they introduced his name. yet, but he seems to be very much
Mr. Track Team.
Yes, Mr. Track Team with some kind of jets on his legs or something.
And like, oh yeah,
some kind of exhaust pipes or something on his calves. That was kind of hilarious. We had the random guy with the belly button laser thing. It's like straight out of X-Men though. You know. Havoc, I think, is his.
Well, right, but they make him the feminine guy, so he literally just goes around and,
strikes a sexy pose. He's like, and then little laser comes out. He's even speaking French too. That was hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah, the assessment test was over. We get the twist of that, yes, because you went to save someone again, like in episode 2.
Right, that, yeah.
We're going to reward you for rescue points.
Yep.
I like that they basically had that planned into effect, and even though it was All Might telling him, it wasn't All Might kind of pulling any strings for him.
Yeah.
If anything, the nice girl, she was willing to give up some of her points in order to do that, and she didn't even need to.
Right.
If anything, I think she got bonus points because she saved him from the fall.
Exactly.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So they said it in very literal words, like, what you've done as a hero thus far is already inspiring others to act.
Yeah.
And that's good. I want them to have that be the focus point in the arc of Izuku as a protagonist, is not him building up his power so he can get strong to protect everyone. It's so that he can inspire others to actions so that they can be heroes, because he as an underdog knows what that means to be inspired.
It's the Tolkien thing, about the hobbits, that Gandalf says of it's not the great power that keeps darkness at bay, but the
it's the small things.
Yeah, the everyday acts of kindness and love.
Yes. Yeah. That's good stuff. And we had the whole humor aspect with All Might and like the production team.
Yeah,
that's just funny. I mean,
and he's wearing like a golden suit, like.
Oh yeah. And something tells me that he even said it. He's an entertainer as well.
Right.
That he's very much a TV personality kind of superhero, and he does that intentionally so that everyone knows who he is and what he can do, and that makes him more of a symbol.
Yeah. And then. And I loved how they were showing the smarts of the one guy as he's like, wait a minute, exam. Oh.
Yeah, he quickly caught on to things, and even though it was kind of him narrating what the protagonist did so that the audience can know, they used it in such a way to develop kind of the quirk of his character, that he is very aware of these things, and he, in a very animated way, kind of comes to terms with that quickly. He seems to be a very expressive individual despite being so introspective and like deep in his thinking,
right?
Or at the very least very analytical in his thinking.
Yes.
Pretty solid episode.
Oh yeah, that was great.
So next episode is he's at the school, he's
going
to be learning how to do things with his quirk.
Yep, and All Might's going to be one of the teachers there, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I almost feel like that might limit All Might's character too much. You know what I mean?
Here's the reason why why I'm thinking it might not, because normally I would agree with you on that, because I really like the idea of them, training in secret and all that. But how long can All Might keep up the act in public? Because I got the feeling that no one actually knew that he was, actually a small guy.
Something tells me that the organization of UA, some of them have to know if he's coming in as a teacher.
Yeah, that's a good point. And if they don't, they'll find out very
actually, this
soon.
is a really big blunder on my part, but when he was in the judging booth, was he in his small form or in his big form?
Was he ever in the judging booth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the dark room with all the other...
he might have been in his small form.
If he was in his small form there, that means all of them are in the know because they're like upper echelon heroes and stuff.
Right.
And I think that just makes sense. It's a general public thing. It's not
Yeah.
a no one else knows except you, Izaku. It's
Right,
that's
it's just
unrealistic. No.
All the people that are like the superhero PhDs
right.
retired.
Clark Kent needs his telephone booth.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can change, right?
Batman needs the
bat cave, and and he also needs an Alfred so that he can actually, keep all this maintained and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I think this is the part where we get all the crazy, wacky designs.
Mm-hmm.
We had some girl in the...
With the... What was that, like a really long tongue or something?
Yeah, she had some kind of toad from X-Men.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of X-Men kind of copied heroes and... powers and quirks and the like.
Uh-huh.
But there was a rodent in the... Some kind of animal, okay?
Well, there were a lot of animals. There was one that was like some kind of like whale thing or whatever. He was like square.
No. Yes, but I don't think that was fully one animal. That was like he had like whale parts or something. But there's one that was just sitting in the voting booth or the judging booth or whatever, and he was just this rat thing. This like he was a cat. I don't know. Anime designs are really interesting sometimes, but he was just like
they need to have furries somehow.
Oh my gosh, I'm really interested to see, like, wait, how far do they push these quirks, right?
Yeah.
Like, we have, like, super strength and telekinesis and super speed and explosions and stuff. Yeah, but are they going to go into really wacky stuff? That's the kind of stuff I want to do, because they can't really do that with protagonists, unfortunately, in anime.
No, because otherwise it gets too out there and weird, and then not as identifiable.
Complicated. Right. Our hero has to just be able to punch things, just do human things better than normal humans.
Right. Because some people could otherwise just look at it and be like, that's weird. That's
right.
That's gross. That's
I
whatever.
want to see the guy that has the bird head. That is the power that I want to see what that one is. And then I want to see the guy that's the Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah. Right. But that would probably be a bit too extreme and out there for a main character, you know?
Right. That's true.
But
at what point do you think we'll actually get to a place where there are
bad guys?
Bad guys, yeah. Like, because now that I'm thinking about it, they actually don't have to do that. I think this season.
Right. So if that was episode 4, then I think by the end of episode 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see bad guys. Like, necessarily.
Well, I mean, are you talking like evil machinations, years in the making bad guys? Or
no. I mean, like when they'll go leave the school and actually fight, bad guys. I don't think that'll happen either this season at all, or until like episode 10.
But bad guys wouldn't go against the school. That'd be stupid. Unless they're like
maybe
really
what
powerful.
They could do is like the whole like bad guy already in the school. That could be interesting.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of how this show
ends
ends up going, and I feel like there's a worry in me a little bit that the beginning is what started off so well, and eventually it's going to get campy and it's going to be a little bit of a hub anime. And they'll just kind of keep the same characters going. I like that. I like Ruby. I like that type of thing. I want to see them really delve deep with the character interactions. Yes, though, so they keep digging into the characters. If they go into that kind of a setting, but if not, let's keep the breakneck, fast-paced storyline. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, because this For the sort of normalness or stereotypicalness of the idea or the premise of this story, everything that in every way that they go about doing it feels very fresh, and that is really good considering that this kind of story is something that has been done
over and over again. Yeah, to death is kind of putting it lightly.
So I don't know how they're gonna keep it going, but. Boy, am I excited.
I'm absolutely excited.
Yeah.
The final tidbit I think we can kind of leave this with is they have set up basically the core 3 characters, if you think about it.
Yes.
Because I was thinking about this from a Harry Potter standpoint, for instance, and I just realized they kind of gave us the other guy character and the only kind of girl character at this point. So we almost have a Harry, Ron, Hermione kind of setup.
And Draco.
And Draco, yes, exactly. Yeah. So I'm wondering, are these the characters now that, because they didn't really introduce the other characters and give them any sort of depth, that we're actually only going to dig deep into these characters from the kids' perspective, and the others are just going to be side characters?
That might be possible. Now, here's another thing.
Yeah.
Aang, Sokka, Katara, Zuko.
Ooh, interesting.
Now,
but that means we'll get Toph in season 2.
Right, I mean, we'll get Toph, yeah.
I'm okay with that. That would be cool.
Very okay with that. That would be
cool.
Amazing.
Okay, so I don't think we have anything left to speculate on. So until next time, guys, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next